Angulimala, also known as Ahimsaka, was a notorious bandit and serial killer in ancient India. The story of Angulimala is a tale of transformation and redemption. Here's the story of Angulimala. Angulimala was born into a royal family and received a good education. However, he was deceived by a wicked teacher who taught him that power and wealth were the ultimate goals in life. Angulimala became corrupted by these teachings and turned to a life of violence and crime. He became a feared bandit who roamed the forests, terrorizing travelers and taking their lives. He wore a garland made of human fingers, as he vowed to collect 1,000 fingers and wear them as a grisly reminder of his deeds. Because of this, he became known as Angulimala, which means garland of fingers. The people of the region lived in fear of Angulimala, and many innocent lives were lost at his hands. His crimes escalated to the point where he was considered one of the most dangerous criminals in the land. One day, the Buddha, Gautama Siddhartha, came to know about Angulimala's actions and decided to intervene. Despite being warned by the villagers about Angulimala's ruthlessness, the Buddha decided to meet him. As Angulimala spotted the Buddha approaching, he saw an opportunity to add another finger to his garland and started chasing him with a sword. To everyone's amazement, as Angulimala sprinted with all his might, the Buddha remained just ahead of him, calmly walking. No matter how fast Angulimala ran, he could not catch up to the Buddha. Exhausted and perplexed, Angulimala cried out to the Buddha, pleading him to stop. The Buddha turned to Angulimala and said, "I have already stopped. It is you who must stop, Angulimala." These words struck a chord in Angulimala's heart. He realized the depth of his actions and the suffering he had caused. Angulimala dropped his weapon and fell to his knees before the Buddha, seeking guidance. The Buddha, seeing the sincerity in his eyes, accepted him as his disciple. The transformation of Angulimala had begun. Under the Buddha's guidance, Angulimala renounced his violent ways and embraced a life of compassion and non-violence. He became a monk, dedicated to the teachings of the Buddha and the path of enlightenment. He strived to make amends for his past deeds by helping others and spreading love and kindness. Despite his violent past, Angulimala's profound change and sincere commitment to transformation earned him the respect and admiration of the community. He eventually attained enlightenment and became known as an enlightened disciple of the Buddha. The story of Angulimala teaches us the power of redemption and the potential for transformation, no matter how dark our past may be. It shows that through sincere repentance and the guidance of wise teachers, we can overcome our past mistakes and cultivate compassion and goodness in our lives.